I'm Gary, and this is my Vans RV8A.
The RV8 was designed by Vans Aircraft and is an amateur-built airplane that first debuted in 1995. The RV8 is known for its speed and agility and makes a great aerobatics platform. Most of the amateur-built or home-built aircraft cost between $40,000 and $100,000 to build, although you can spend as much as you would like. Over 1,500 of these aircraft have been built so far. In this video, we're going to learn more about the airplane and then strap on a bunch of cameras and go fly. So let's talk to Gary and learn more about his Vans RV8 aircraft.
It's a funny story. I was in college here at Carson-Newman, and it was time for my elective class to pick. And I was going through all of the paperwork, and you've got volleyball, you've got basket weaving, and all of that. And there was this one class at the very bottom, kind of hidden, that said, learn how to fly. And so I went up to the registration lady and said, what's this? And she goes, hey, it's new this year. I think you go over to the airport and you end up getting your pilot's license. So I was like, bam, that's what I want to do. Over 2 semesters, got to fly like 3 times a week. And I got to learn from a lady named Evelyn Johnson, Mama Bird, as everybody calls her. She's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most flight hours of any female, I think. She was about, 4'8", it seemed like. She would stack up phone books. I know some of your viewers don't even know what phone books are, but the local phone book here was about 1 inch thick, but the Knoxville phone book was about 4 inches thick. So she'd get 2 of those and sit on those just so she could see up out of it. She would promptly get you up in the air. You go over the lake, and from here to the lake might be a 3-minute flight. You'd look over and she's asleep. But she was a perfect instructor. I just got bit by the bug right then and have wanted to fly, own my own plane ever since then, but life intervenes. You have kids, so you have kids or you have flying money. So you have kids, and then you end up having more kids and even less flying money. My wife and I became empty nesters a year ago this past May, and I've been watching some of your videos because I got into my head, I'm finally gonna buy a plane. I don't know what kind of plane I want, and here's this guy out there doing interviews with people with a bunch of planes. A couple of guys here at the airport have built RVs, and so I joined the local chapter for the EAA, talked to them. They took me up in their plane, and as soon as I went up in an RV, that was it. I mean, you get really good performance, really low maintenance cost. The aircraft isn't that expensive. It's especially not expensive since it's experimental, so you don't have all the certified issues that go through it. I've got a glass cockpit that was probably half the price of a certified glass cockpit. What I've got in there was $18,000. If this were a 172, put the same glass cockpit in there, it'd be $50,000. And I also wanted a plane for work and for getting my wife to the beach and back. So I cover a big area working. I'm a traveling salesman. And so I needed something fast, something inexpensive to get to where I need to go. The furthest I have to drive is 7 hours to meet with some of my clients. And that 7 hours there, 7 hours back, that's 14 hours of lost productivity. And so, when you're going to buy a plane, you find every reason to rationalize buying the plane, right? Not just for the fun of it. So from here to Memphis, my furthest point is a little over 2-hour flight. And so 2 hours there, 2 hours back, that's 4 hours. Subtract the 4 from the 14. Hey, I just picked up a whole day of productivity work time. The pilot in me is rationalizing, hey, you're getting there faster. But I've been watching my times, writing down, okay, it took me this long to get the plane ready, get off the ground, Then when I get there, tie up and get the rental car, how much is it really saving me or time-wise? A good thing that it's actually still saving me time, like Nashville, 3.5 hour drive. By the time I get the plane out, get there, tie it down, get the rental car, I'm still saving almost 2 hours. Gotten it down to where I pull up, I know how to throw everything in, throw everything out, and get going. It's just fun. Get there fast, and that's what the RVs are known for, especially the RV8, and that's the reason I singled in on the RV8, especially the 8A, which is a tandem configuration. It's a little thinner, goes through the air a little bit faster. Typically we'll fly around 8,500 feet to 9,500 feet, depending obviously which direction I'm going. And I'll see 173 knots cruising typically. Sometimes I get a little bit faster, but I flight plan for 173 to 175, depending on winds. And at that, I'll be burning 8.5 gallons an hour. With 41 gallons usable, you're pushing a little over 600 miles. You can go and stay within your 45-minute reserve. So with the experimental, if you build the plane, you can do your own maintenance on it. I bought this, I'm the third owner. The third owner. And so I can't do all the maintenance, but we've got a shop here that can do the maintenance. And because it's experimental, it's not very hard for the guys to work on. And, you know, everybody loves looking at it and seeing what it's got. I've got a 0360 Lycoming, 190 horsepower. So it's great, bulletproof engine, does a great job. I can carry me, my wife, and 75 pounds of bags in the back, and then 50 pounds of bag in the front right here. I get a little space up here, she gets the entire back.
All right, well, you ready to go fly it?
Let's go fly.
All right. Clear.
So is this obviously uncontrolled airport? Yeah. How long is the runway here at Morristown?
54, 5,500 feet.
It's decent.
Oh yeah. Excuse me, President, run-up area, you can go ahead if you want to. Roger that. Morristown traffic, 417 Alpha Bravo, taking runway 5, stay left, close traffic, Morristown. She's got a lot of acceleration.
Yeah.
Says it'll take off at 250 feet, but I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I've not tried it.
You said it's an IO360?
Yeah, or 0360.
Oh, 360?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Rotates.
Yeah, you can, for a small engine like that, it definitely pushes you back a little.
Well, I didn't even slam it.
Yeah.
All south traffic, airplane 020, turning gate to runway 5, Morristown, have the aircraft at the whole line in sight, and you can go ahead and take off anytime, sir. What's that traffic? 891, taking runway 5, staying in the pattern Morristown.
Yeah, it's nice. It's amazing how efficient. I mean, you know, 173 knots on an 0360 is pretty impressive,
Right.
I mean, that's basically what a 172 has, right? And
Right.
They're only doing 110 knots.
Morristown traffic, 7 Alpha Bravo, turning crosswind 5 to downwind. Morristown traffic. At those clouds.
It's a beautiful area to fly out here, that's for sure.
Yeah. Got the lake over there.
Yeah. What kind of climb profile do you do on this?
Solo you'll do 2,200, fully loaded 1,900 feet per minute.
At what speed are you climbing out doing that?
We're about 90 knots, 87. I typically climb at about 100.
Yeah, keep it a little cooler.
Yeah.
Now, does this have retractable gear? Or?
No,
Okay.
fixed gear.
Okay, I saw the 3 green lights on there. I was like, okay.
Yeah, the guy I bought it from put that in there because he didn't want to get out of the habit of his gun
really?
stick. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
Morristown 417 Alpha Bravo will be over the lake maneuvering at 2.5 Morristown. There you go. You want to take the stick?
Oh, okay. I got it. Oh,
Your plane.
Airplane.
And you don't have to, she's really well balanced in a turn.
Yeah.
Don't need much, if any, rudder input.
Well, I mean, I'm barely even, I'm not even moving it 1/4 of an inch and it's going, that's pretty nice. Nice and responsive. They do, some of these are certified for acrobatics, right? Or
Yeah, that's what a lot of people, the guy that had it before me, did a lot of acrobatics, or aerobatics.
Aerobatics, yeah.
Yeah, aerobatics. We're not in a circus, right?
Yeah, right. Aerobatics.
But,
yeah, this is a fun, it's a nice little fun airplane to fly. Definitely feels nimble.
yeah, she gets up and goes really good.
Yeah. So this was your practice area when you were learning to fly?
Yep. Yeah, you come over here, do stalls, and this plane is fast, and I took it up and did some stalls the other day. 30 is stalled at 53 knots.
53 knots?
And clean, I gave up at 51.
Yeah. It's more sinking than stalling.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
It's neat the viewpoint you get on life when you're just out flying.
Yeah.
Like when I go to Nashville to work, 50 minutes or so I'm there and I'm not tired,
right.
I'm not exhausted, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Instead of a, what do you say, 4-hour drive?
Yeah, 3.5-hour drive.
I can see that for sure. Now does your wife fly? I mean, does she can she's working on her ratings or anything?
No.
Yeah.
She said if I'm a pilot, she doesn't need to, but we are going to get her out and at least learn how to handle it and take off and landings.
Yeah, it's a little safer, you know, I mean, if anything ever happened.
And the visibility with this canopy is just amazing.
It really is pretty nice, I gotta say.
Traffic,
I imagine well, I mean, it's pretty early, it's not too hot this morning, but I imagine it can get a little warm though, and if you get up higher, it's better, right?
Oh yeah. And once you get to about 6,000, it gets real comfortable in here.
Yeah. These cost less than a Cessna, I mean, right? Or are they about comparable, or?
Yeah, when I was looking online, RV8 and RV8As, the 8 is a tail dragger, and the A is trike. They were anywhere between 70 to 85.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, be able to get 170 knots out of something that inexpensive. It's very nice.
Good thing about this, which I wouldn't do it unless I had the training. Positive thing. Well, it's 10G airframe, so I think it's positive 7 minus 3.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so these guys really can crank these things around.
Yeah.
Traffic, 891, taking runway 5, staying in the pattern, Morristown.
Morristown 417 Alpha Bravo coming in over the lake. We'll be entering a left base, runway 5. Morristown.
Morristown traffic, airplane 020, turning base, runway 5, Morristown.
Morristown traffic 7 Alpha Bravo will divert to a upwind runway 5. I have both airplanes inside, Morristown.
And she's a real slick plane, getting her down to slow enough speed for the...
Morristown traffic, airplane 020, turning final, runway 5, Morristown. Have the aircraft on the runway in sight.
For the traffic pattern. Got to really bring back the manifold pressure.
Yeah. Oh, especially when you have that parasailer and doing 30 knots.
Where'd that Cessna go?
He's over the numbers now. Above him. He's almost to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Slow her down here.
Morristown traffic, 7 Alpha Bravo, turning crosswind, runway 5, Morristown. Morristown, 417 Alpha Bravo, turning downwind, runway 5, Morristown.
I'm going to go way out here, I guess.
Yeah.
Morristown, 417 Alpha Bravo, turning long left base, runway 5, I have traffic inside, Morristown.
Alright, got her. Flaps. Fuel pump is on.
Boy, he's still not even on the ground yet. He's over the end of the runway now.
Morristown traffic, 7 Alpha Bravo, turning long final, Morristown.
Stop him, is he going?
Okay, public in on 1, clear runway 5, taking back to runway 5.
There we go. Alright.
Morristown, 7 Alpha Bravo, short final, runway 5, Morristown.
If I bounce, I'm just going to go around.
Alright.
That's the one thing about these, they are finicky about the nose gear.
Okay. Gotta be easy on him.
Yeah. Hey, you get a great sight picture coming in with this canopy like this.
Yeah.
Just hold her up.
There you go.
Like that, you might find yourself on the ground.
Right on the numbers. Or right on the center line. There you go. Well, thank you for taking me up. It was really enjoyable.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out. I'm glad you got to do it.
Yeah.
All right, Gary, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Pleasure. It's a really fun airplane to fly.
I appreciate you coming out. It was fun to have you.
All right, well, maybe we'll stop by sometime again.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, hey, thank you for watching another Flying Doodles. A lot of fun flying in this airplane. I think it's my first time flying in an RV. So please click that like button and subscribe if you're really enjoying it. It's patreon.com/flyingdoodles. Basically, you can pledge as little as $1 or $2 a month, and that just kind of helps us to make these videos and buy new camera gear to do all this stuff. So thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.